Hey guys, welcome back to Tracie's Place. I hope all of you are doing well. First of all, I want to address the obvious. No, this is not a vlog today, and I'm so sorry about that. But I wanted to come on and talk to you about something because being honest with my audience is something that I seek to do. I don't want you all to be, in the dark about things, and just wanted to keep everything above board. So saying that, as you see, the title of my video included Bobby Price and the Detox. First of all, I would like to say I have the utmost respect for Bobby Price. I absolutely love all the things that he's doing about informing the community with education and knowledge about whether it's losing weight, not eating or eating certain things to help us get healthy, and just helping us to live a vibrant, fulfilling, long life if possible. I absolutely believe that clean eating and partaking in certain herbs and different things is a way to get on to a life of health and weight loss and just, keeping everything together and running smoothly. So this will not be a bashing of Bobby Price. This is not a Bobby Price bashing. I just wanted to inform you of why I am not doing the detox. I started to include this into one of my vlogs or, another video, but this was important enough for me to do a video on it by itself. And like I said, I wanted to be honest because a couple of weeks ago, I came on all excited, all exuberant about my detox, and I was waiting on it to come in the mail and all that good stuff. Just so excited that I was going to, be cleansing myself out, and my husband too. My husband was going to do it too, cleansing us out and all that good stuff, and just, having a clean bill of health, basically, as far as getting all the toxins and different things out and losing weight. And y'all, I was just so excited. But as one day under one of my previous videos, I was reading through the comments. I was trying to get my comments answered. And a dear sister in Christ wrote something in one of the comments. And, was saying how, she really, and I won't say the name or anything because I did not ask permission, so I don't want to do that. But it's a dear sweet sister to me because she does not know me personally. And she says she's kind of nervous about doing it because, this is something that, I was excited about, of course, but she also knew that it could potentially be something that if I knew more about it, I may think otherwise. So she listened to the Lord. She leaned into the urging of what was telling her to make the comment and just kind of make me aware. She actually sent me to a video that further explained everything. And let me tell you what she was kind of informing me of. And the lady on the video actually, took it further. But when reading about Bobby Price, and this is something I either didn't see or wasn't trying to see, or it just didn't register in my mind. So on his about page, and I don't even know if I read this because I thought I knew all about Bobby Price because I've seen so many of his videos and so many of his talks with other people. Other people have had him on their show, and he's a well-known figure on YouTube, Instagram, and things like that. He has his own line of products and books and stuff like that. So I'm looking at my computer actually right now, so I want to tell you exactly what it says. On his about page, it says Holistic Re-Engineering. It says Dr. Bobby Price is a certified plant-based nutritionist, exercise sociologist, and doctor of pharmacy. He has extensive clinical experience in the hospital setting, one-on-one patient contact in community pharmacy, and healthcare regulatory experience with the Food and Drug Administration, FDA. After personally experiencing the healing powers of plant-based lifestyle 7 years ago, Dr. Price was inspired to adopt a more holistic approach to healing others. Since that time, he has traveled the world studying with herbalists, shamans, and spiritual gurus, learning the magical art of healing the mind, body, and soul. Now, instead of filling synthetic prescriptions, Dr. Price uses plant-based foods, herbal medicine, and holistic techniques to help others restore their well-being. And it goes on to talk about his Vegetation Over Education book and, his, different things. So the part that rang out is shamans and spiritual gurus. Okay, so let us go over to what a shaman is. Okay. And I have my notes and stuff in, so that's why I'm looking down, you guys, because I wanted to bring you all accurate information. Okay. Or shamanism, a religious phenomenon centered on the shaman, a person believed to achieve various powers through trance or ecstatic religious experience. A shaman is therefore a specific type of healer who uses an alternate state of consciousness to enter the invisible world, which is made up of all unseen. Let me expand the little thing. I'm trying to find where exactly it left off from the homepage of Google. Okay, so let me go here. Consulting with shamans. Just as in ancient times, contemporary people consult with modern day shamanic practitioners for practical and pragmatic solutions to problems in everyday life, of personal illness, professional challenges, or family discord, to ancestral issues. Shamans work on voluntary ecstatic trance states which alter their consciousness to travel to the realms of the invisible world. Their ability to gain information and make changes in the invisible realms is dependent upon the working relationships they develop with spirits there. In this sense, shamanism is a relationship-based practice of making changes in invisible realms to impact healing of individuals or communities in the realm of ordinary reality. Okay. Let's go back up here. Shamans have the power to enter trances, communicate with ancestors, prevent famine, control weather, rain dances, etc. Okay, and you can go and look up what a shaman is, and then as well as the other spiritual gurus and things of that nature. So that was concerning. And on the other video, it breaks down more about how this kind of relates to the Christian. We don't enter into the invisible realm or the spirit world unless the Holy Spirit takes us there. And as she was saying, if you enter any other way, it's an illegal entry. So this is the part that really kind of hit home for me. It's like, I don't know what those shamans did, or if he was doing something with the shamans, or if he just got shamans information, if they gave him the recipes for the detox, if he was doing something with them and they came up with the recipe for the detox. I don't know. I don't know. And that's the thing. I don't know. So it could be that he gained it, he just traveled the world, but he did live somewhere else for a time. I forget where he said he lived. Japan, it might have been. But he as it says on here, he has traveled the world studying different things, which is fine and great. But we know as Christians, we can't just do any old thing and do any old practices, whether it's burning sage and things of witchcraft nature and stuff like that. We can't do that and be okay, because we unlock portals and open doors we never should in under normal circumstances. So that's something to think about. And then it says, my people perish. The word says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. And of course, that means lack of knowledge of the word and of godly things. But we can also translate, and this is Tracie, we also need to gain knowledge in other areas. And we need to study, and we need to ask the Lord, are these things okay for us to do or not to do? And that other scripture that kind of tied into what I just said was 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved, a workman that needeth not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Just as we are to study the scriptures, I believe also we need to, study other things. We need to study the scriptures, first of all, to know the things that we are to partake in and things that we are not to partake in. So we need to study the word, period. That way we're more well versed on things that we are supposed to do and not do in the natural. So we need a knowledge of the word. We need to study the word, but we also, for our daily lives, need to be knowledgeable about the background of things that we want to partake in. We need to pray about things. Like I was saying in one video not too long ago, we need to pray about things. And so that showed my lack of diligence because I missed all of this. Just excited to do the detox. Just excited. I was just so excited. I missed this. So it pays to do our due diligence, to calm down about things. And that just reminds me of our young people to just doing things because it's popular to do, or, everybody's doing it. So you feel like you've got to do it. We sometimes as adults do that. Even in our Christendom, even having some of the wisdom and knowledge that we have, we still get excited about certain things, but we are to be prayerful at all costs to get a word from the Lord. And he can sometimes bring that through other people. He does not always a thunderous word that you hear or an audible voice or something. Sometimes, as I was reminded by my friend I was talking to, we were talking about this, and she reminded me that, and which I knew, but she reminded me that, sometimes the Lord brings a word through other people. And I was just so thankful of the sister that commented under my video, because she could have just not said anything. Like she said, she was nervous to say anything because nowadays people, they like the nerve, people just go off on anything. Christians and non-Christians, or supposedly Christians and non-Christians, just go off about different things, get upset, angry, or whatever. I appreciate her bravery in putting the comment down there under my video. I appreciate that so much, sis. So if you're watching, I appreciate you. I've already contacted her and told her how much I appreciate her. But we have to do our due diligence and study things, read things. Be careful when you are joining groups and societies and different things like that. Look up the origin of it, why it exists, and what it's going to do. And if you have to take any pledges and oaths and different things like that, be careful what you're pledging and giving an oath to. And sometimes, like this, I had to pull out of it. So sometimes when you do your due diligence, or sometimes the Lord would just give you urgings. You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to be in this. Even after you join something or begin something or whatever, he'll give you urges a lot of the time, or he'll send a word from somebody else, or just, audibly, and then it is up to us to pull out. And we shouldn't be embarrassed, or because I was like, oh my goodness, I told everybody, told my audience I was going to be doing the detox, and now look. And but you can't be ashamed. You don't want anything to happen to your soul or your, sometimes we don't know. Sometimes we don't know what things that we partake in, and the devil is cunning, especially in these days and times. You guys, he is very cunning. He's not going to just be like, whoo, just tell you like, I'm doing such and such and so, just to let you know. No, it's sneaky. It's something we're going to be excited about. He knows what we're going to be happy about, things that we supposedly need and want and all that stuff. He studies us, and we don't even study the scriptures a lot of times, but he studies us, and he knows us probably almost as much, if not more, than we know ourselves. So we need to be in tune with the Lord in our daily activities, things that we do all the time. And don't be afraid to pull out. Okay, so the video that I was telling you about is Magic Disguised in Holistic Detox. And it's from the Cloud and the Fire Ministry. Okay, so take a look at that. Like I said, I'm not bad mouthing Bobby Price. I actually adore what he's doing. I think he's a great guy. I think that his intentions are to help people and everything. Now, if he has gotten into certain things and certain practices and spiritual practices and different things, and it involves this detox or whatever, I just don't want to be a part of that. That's all. So I don't know how he gained his knowledge. Like I said earlier, what he had to do to get these recipes and all that. I don't know. And that's the reason why I don't want to partake, because I don't know. Could be all above board, and then it could not be. So also look at the comments below that video that I just gave you. Look at the comments under that video, and you can see more things of what people are saying and stuff like that. Because some people was like they were kind of leery about it anyway, and that the Lord told them not to do it, and blah blah blah. So look under there as well. So anyway, you guys, I hope that this has enlightened you. If nothing more than to pray before you do anything. Do your due diligence with study and research, and then also asking the Lord what you should and should not do. Because I get upset with myself. Like I think I said on another video that I have said things before that I was going to do and like wanted to do on my channel and this, that, and the other. And I spoke it too soon, ended up not doing it. And I said, I'm going to stop doing that. But then in retrospect, it's like, if I hadn't said I was going to do the detox, if I hadn't said that on my channel, I wouldn't have got the sister that warned me. She wouldn't have, seen me talking about it. I wouldn't have gotten the message. I would have took the detox and possibly opened myself up to something. Possibly not. Like I said, I don't know. So, and that's the issue. You just don't know. So be careful the things that you intake, the things you do, and all that stuff. All right. So I hope this video has been a help to you if you're trying to decide whether to do the detox or not. You'd have to, pray and ask the Lord, of course, just like I did and other people do. Like I said, I'm not bad mouthing the product. The product has great reviews, and evidently did what it was supposed to do. And under that video I was telling you about, some people said, it wasn't all that it was cracked up to be, or they had some issues, or whatever. So sometimes the people can take a product wrong, or sometimes when you're detoxing anywhere, you're going to have fall off and die off and stuff like that. You're going to feel not good detoxing. So you never know what those issues that people have had, what they are. So keeping all that in mind, just do your research. When you're on websites, look at everything, look at the ingredients and stuff, look at the background of stuff. And I know some people might say that is just too much. Nowadays, you guys, sometimes we cannot do enough. And we know a lot of times there are certain things that we're doing nowadays that we have autoimmune diseases that come in, and just all these things that we're doing. And it's because we don't know. A lot of times we don't know. So it pays to study stuff and, look into clean eating. Sometimes you could, if you feel more comfortable getting it from a biblical person that knows about herbs and things like that. I looked at Barbara O'Neill. I really like some of her teachings and stuff. And I'm still going to use Bobby Price's videos. I'm still going to watch his videos and things, because I mean, it's just practical information. It's some things, it just is, but as far as if they're magical herbs or magical, things in the detoxes and he's gotten from this place, that's what I just don't want to partake in. And I was so upset, you guys, because I cannot get a refund. They do not give refunds. I was so upset about that, because the detox is pricey. So I got the detox, I got a couple of books and something else. So he has different just information in the book that I can use. I'm gonna use the book and everything. But as far as just ingesting something in my body, I don't know where it came from or how it was derived. I'm just, you know, not comfortable with doing that. All right, so I'm going to stop rambling and I'll let you all go. I'm going to link that video down below in my drop down description box below this video. Go to the video or just go right there. The Cloud, let me see if it'll come up for me. The Cloud and Fire Ministries, and I'll write everything right here. All right, I love you all. Be blessed, and I'll be back next week with a vlog and show you all about how everything's going. Can you tell my face is slimming down? We're still doing the eating plan, the exercising and stuff, but just we didn't do the detox. We're gonna get some herbs and you know, do some other things along those lines, and I'll let you know what they are. All right, love you all. Be blessed. See you next time right back here on Tracie's Place. Bye.